This could be a recipe for success, or disaster. But you know how Khloe Kardashian is pregnant with Tristan Thompson's baby? Kris Jenner is looking for ways to profit from that, to no one's surprise. For the longest time, it seemed like Khloe Kardashian just couldn't get pregnant. As it turns out, Khloe's uterus wasn't to blame for all of that. Recently, Khloe strongly suggested that Lamar Odom is sterile when confronted about getting pregnant now, despite past storylines making her seem barren. Tristan Thompson sure isn't firing blanks, though. Kylie is pregnant and will become a mother at age 20. Kim is pregnant via surrogate and is set to welcome her third child into the world. Khloe is pregnant at an appropriate age, but this will be her first. Like any mother about to see one of her children give birth for the first time and about to get another grandchild, Kris Jenner must have been over the moon. Specifically, she was excited about all of the fun ways that she could use this good news to rake in more dough. Radar Online reports that Kris has something very specific in mind in terms of monetizing Khloe's pregnancy. Specifically, Khloe would get her own miniseries. Kris is really pushing for Khloe to do a Keeping Up with the Kardashians spin-off to document her pregnancy. Unlike Cocktails with Khloe, which reportedly ended because Khloe was losing interest in doing it, this is a series that would have a limited run by its very nature. Like, you can't renew a pregnancy. She told Khloe that she would even be willing to film it in Cleveland, since that is where she spends most of her time. That makes us wonder, is Khloe planning on raising her child in Cleveland? No shade, but we've never spoken to any Ohio natives who are glad to have grown up there. Kris thinks that it would be a nice change to shoot in Ohio because it would hit a completely different demo than what Coke viewers are used to. Is that really how demographics work? Like, surely it would be the same people watching. Plus maybe a few folks in Ohio keeping an eye out for familiar landmarks. And maybe some sports ball fans who want to see Tristan Thompson, we suppose. Overall, Radar Online source says Kris Jenner's excitement is immeasurable. Kris is absolutely through the roof right now. We can only imagine. This is like a dream come true for her because more babies means more grandkids and better ratings for their TV show. Kris will certainly love her new grandchildren. Like, in the way that a grandmother loves her grandchildren. And that's not in any way diminished by how excited she must be for the ways that this news can influence her family's businesses. Because she's definitely going to use these future little bundles of joy to get bundles of dough. She already cashed in pretty famously on the births of Kourtney, Kim, and even Rob's babies. And speaking of Rob Kardashian, we wonder if Baby Dream gave two of Rob's siblings baby fever, but that's a topic for another time. To be clear, we do not mean any of what we've said about Kris here in a critical manner. Kris Jenner is amazing and, quite frankly, a role model. The momager can use infamy, bad publicity, scandals, and outright hatred to her advantage, and she's turned her family's existence into a media empire that's spawned multiple wildly successful businesses. That means that not only is she incredibly wealthy, even more so than she was before, but her children are all extremely rich. Well, Rob is just rich. Which sets up her grandchildren to all one day be rich themselves, with endless opportunities before them. Isn't it every grandparent's dream to be able to do something like that for their offspring and grandchildren? That's a powerful, admirable legacy.